I've been talking about transition. I am in major transition. I just feel like God decided to do reconstruction in my life. Okay, God, right? And so one of the things, if you haven't seen the video, one of the things that happened is I decided to let go of my boutique space. Not my boutique. I'm still running it online. We're still talking about not necessarily just like, oh my God, fashion, but more like style, feel good in your steps, girl. So I thought it appropriate, and all week long I have been saying I need to record a video on 3 things that I would seriously consider if I am going through some kind of transition in my personal life and my job, where I live. This doesn't matter. This applies, right? And so here we go. Let me share these with you. First of all, what are you listening to? Okay. What and who, not just what and who are you listening to? You know, transition is real when you start to feel like you need to be in a space of quiet solitude. For me, I'm a Christian girly, so I need to hear my Jesus. Okay. I need to hear the Holy Spirit working in me. And so I will absolutely reconstruct what is happening. My kids know what's up when they start hearing worship, praise. I mean, we worship and praise on any day. But when they feel it like heavy, like when I'm like, I'm sorry, no, y'all, not this. I'm sorry, not this. When they see my focus happening, they know what's up. That is one true sign that, I am feeling that like there is something that I need to hear. I will do all the things. I will try to cancel out, the negative commentary from people. I will be careful of the spaces that I'm in. If I think that something is going to cloud the judgment that I need to have right now, or I know that that was previously a space where it kind of like blocked my vision and hearing a little bit, I will just be careful of what I'm letting in my ear. It's so important now. I mean, all in music and everything. It's not even just y'all, crazy stuff is happening out here, but it's not even just within our personal realm. Like, what did she say to me? What did he say to me yesterday? And then that becomes the voice in my ear that, kind of drives choices or tells me sometimes false narratives about myself. Or if somebody thinks they have some kind of authority to try to tell you who you are, how you move, what you do, okay? And if you're not careful, if you consume too much of that, you will start to believe them. You will start to believe them, and it'll be what they said and not what God said. But baby boo, it is not what they said. It is what God said. Okay, baby? Okay, second of all, what and who are we watching? There is just so much on TV, out on the scene too, and so you think you're going out here and you think you're going to, have a night with the ladies. You think that it's all good and fun, and in your heart, it's all good and fun. But sometimes if you pay attention, the kind of foolery that be going on around you, okay? Don't take in that atmosphere, honey. So if you're feeling sensitive, if you're feeling like there's a shift happening, right? And I need to guard my energy. I need to guard who I am, because I do believe in, the fact that like, it's not about just my energy and it's just their energy. Sometimes the energy in between is the problem. Right. And so just be careful, honey child. Be careful of what you allow yourself to see and where you are. Definitely in the time of transition. I mean, for me, it's turning into all the time, honey. So like, if I feel like that space is not for me, it's turning into all the time, where respectfully and lovingly, I can't come. And it's not even always about who invited me. It's not about the setup, because I've been invited to some beautiful places with some beautiful people that I adore. And I hope they always know that it was never them. Sometimes it's about, I can't be in that space right now. Okay. So 1, guard your ears. 2, guard your eyes. But the third thing is kind of a thing that comes out of you, right? And so, honey child, you have to self-evaluate, okay? We can't be in this space where we think that we're so perfect that maybe we're not noticing the shift some of the shift is happening in ourselves. It's not all about what we're taking in. What are you putting out, girl? Like sometimes you've been so used to putting out all of what you're hearing and what you're seeing and what you're absorbing, and you think that that's the way to go. You think that this person, although you adore them, you don't even realize that you are now in this space where you're putting out stuff. You're putting out stuff that is, it's just not the best version of you, right? And sometimes, I'm not saying this about you, and I definitely am not saying this about me, but sometimes people put out toxicity, and that was never their true intention. I don't believe that the person is what's bad. I don't believe in that. I believe in, if you get into the talks with me, I believe in the spiritual realm. And so I think you ought to be very careful what attaches itself to you, because that is what spews out into the atmosphere, right? And so I just wanted to have this chat with you. It's been burning me all week. And so somebody's must need to hear this. Y'all, all the time, I had to start this channel because all the time, my poor husband, he'd be like, I gotta hear this, because I just be coming up with these things. Like, I can't even, I have to say it. Somebody needs to hear this. Somebody needs to hear this. And so where I'm really processing it's not always about me, right? Everything that I've built, like every piece of my business and my children, it's about my children, it's about my husband, it's about my family that's around me. I can't help but to say it if I feel it and I think it will help somebody. You could be mad at me for it, but I got to release it, honey. I got to release it. You can decide, I don't want to hear it, I don't want to hear it, I don't want to hear it. And that's okay too. That's okay too. You don't have to take what I have to say. But I do have to speak it. So honey, child, if you are feeling like there's a shift happening within you, and it's something good, and you're trying to move forward, and you're trying to listen and see what's for you, or you have a feeling that something is off, pay attention to what's coming in the ear and the eyes, and pay attention to what is coming out of you, girl. I just want the best for you, so I had to come deliver this message. Y'all know I adore you, or I wouldn't be sitting here. I'd be off somewhere else living out joy, because y'all know I be hunting down joy, okay? I don't even, at this point, there's no hunting it down. It literally rains in my soul, even when there's crazy things going on. Joy reigns, even when some think that they got me. Even when some think they got me in a frizzy, right? True story, y'all. True story. I'm not telling my business. Well, theirs, but true story. Sometimes this, rarely, but there's been a few who had got me rattled. But just trust and believe. I take it to prayer, and then it just gets me right. And then joy reigns. Okay. I did want to come out here and say hey to y'all and get this off my chest, you guys. Okay. Guard your light. Okay, honey? Have a beautiful, beautiful day, a beautiful weekend. Sending out all the loves. Bye.